Hey guys, I'm back with LEGO Green Goblin Gliders Customs Part 2 or Part 3, I don't know. I just have a lot of fun building these things, so I decided to make more of them. I have anywhere from a comic book custom to a Big Fig custom, as you can see. The Big Fig was by far the hardest, but this movie kind of based one is the most fun to build, I would say, so let's get into it. Let's start with the comic book inspired Green Goblin. I'm going to be honest, I stole all of this from the Green Goblin bridge battle. Maybe not the pumpkin piece, but I'm pretty sure I stole that too. So we can set that aside to the main attraction, which is the glider. This does have an illegal connection, so I am sorry about that. But you want to take one of these snot bricks that have snot on all four sides, put a stud on it, and then put this like triangle piece. I kind of thought it looked nice as a booster jet thing on each side of that. A clip with an Among Us piece on it, and those can attach these new bat wings. Not new, I guess they're like 3 years old now, but they still work really well for like wings and stuff for the Green Goblin gliders. That's why I've used them multiple times. Now you might see this is the kind of weird connection that I will never use, so to attach his spikes, I did make this custom piece. Not this year, it was like last year. I just cut up a battering, cut up a binocular piece, and super glued them to a stud. I do regret doing this, but now I have the piece, so why not use it? Just attach it there, and there's only one stud for his foot, but it can give him more action poses, and it does look like a pretty comic book accurate glider. I mainly modeled it after deciding to use the wings and needing this piece as a thruster because I thought it looked cool. So that's it for comic book Green Goblin. Next we have my personal favorite, the movie inspired version actually. Let's build this guy because he is pretty cool looking. I took these old Ninjago legs and a Catwoman belt buckle. Actually, I'm going to put it on upside down because I like how that looks. Sorry for blocking the camera a lot there, but then the movie, the No Way Home movie, gave us this really nice torso, so I gave him Robin arms, which look pretty good. Now, you can flip this up to give him this satchel piece. Then I liked the idea of giving him a hood. I did wish this hood was purple, but you know, green works too. It is the Green Goblin. Now you can just put on this Green Goblin face. I like the glasses look. This hair is from like the Drifter Batman, I think. And I gave him 2 gauntlets because I thought it looked cooler like this. Now, as you can see, with the hood and the belt piece and the satchel, it doesn't all fit together well, and it's kind of loose and bouncy, but it looks really cool, I would say. Better than the official minifigure, and it is not based on the movie. I just thought it looked cool. That's why I gave it these legs, because they're a bit weird. Now let's build this, which is super cool and is by far the one I had the most fun building. It took a while, not as long as some of the other ones, but this one was a lot of fun. This whole video actually came from wanting to use these knives as goblin pieces, so I just had to figure out how to get them close together enough so that they look good. So that involved me just figuring out this connection. I did try a bunch of others, and this turned out to be the easiest. Not easiest, but it looked the nicest. Then to give it a more of a point in the front, to give it the devil horns in the face, I gave it that piece, this slope. And you can make this little rocket attachment piece for the back. Now, you're going to want to take one of these purple wings and this. Now, go on. It clips in here. I think it's like this, yes. hold on, let me just check with this piece real quick. I am correct, yes. So then this goes on here like this. No. Yeah. No. No. Yes, I have it right, and then you just put this like so on there, and then you want to combine these. Sorry, I'm not recording this again, and I'm not going to try at all on my videos from now on. There is no need to try. Those can slip in here, which I thought was fun. I put the wrong one on. That is so fun. You can see how fun all of my videos are to film. There we go. You put that on like that. This can twist so it straightens out. You're not gonna get a good view out of any of this, which is completely fine. But there you go. This thing looks pretty cool. You can attach flames out of the back and stuff if you want. And for most of these, I did have struggling like to find a good place for the feet. So it always kind of looks like they're not sitting in the front, because it would be preferably right here where he would stand. Kind of. Because his foot is hanging off over the back like that, which is not nice. But this guy is pretty looking, and I love this glider. I spent the whole time just trying to figure out how to use these, like, I don't even know what they're called, but I really wanted to use them, so I did. And the knives, and just putting it all together was a lot of fun to do. I had to create this weird, like, twisty action thing to get them both to connect, which was kind of cool too. But that's it, all I have to say about this one. Now this is the Techno Goblin, I would call it, and he is loosely based on the Dane DeHaan version from Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the minifigure part, not the glider at all. But this glider is really cool and probably my least favorite because of how long it took. This took me probably a whole day, I would say, because I spent hours and hours, a lot of nights on this. So it took a while, but it looks really good. So let's get in how to build these things. The legs are from Mysterio. The torso is from Yellow Jack with this dark green arm, this clip and this light gray hand, and then the other one is from a Thor Ragnarok minifigure with a dark gray hand and a claw piece, because yes. Then a Ninjago neck bracket piece. The head is from the Incredible Hulk, not Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner Hulkbuster set with this hair from Green Goblin, I was gonna say, but it's actually from Beast Boy. Now onto this glider, and here are all the pieces for the wings, which are pretty simple. So you want to take this axe piece and put down that, like, Technic bar, not Technic bar, I guess. I decided it would be kind of cool to have him, like, dangling his goblin bombs off the side of his glider that they can drop whenever he wants. Another assembly. Those can clip on like that, and as long as you make two, then they're good. They look pretty good, but they took a long time to come up with. This is how it started out. I just had these surrounding on all sides. I actually had one on the bottom, and I really loved how that looked, having it surrounded completely by these, like, pointy pieces and silver, but that did not work out, so I had to remove it. But I wanted to use these action poses pieces that I have in light gray, so I used them. And it looked really good, so I just decided to keep it, because I didn't know where I was going to use most of the pieces, but they kind of, like, figured out a cheat slip and 1x2 there. Now I decided ultimately to extend that because it just looks better longer, that's what she said, and just a 1x2 with one stud on front. To flesh out the body a lot more, I just gave it these cheese slopes on the sides, which, when these are connected, if I did it right, There we go. They will kind of lay on there. Lay on the point almost. Get in there. There we go. Aha. Finished. But as you can see, the front looks so stupid. And it took me most time of building the whole thing just to figure out what to do with the front. And I saw the Moonlight Gold pieces, and I remembered I had this, and I tried it and didn't love it, but it works and it gives it the like spikes and stuff I was wanting, and it makes the front look a lot better. If it was in gray, that'd be best, but it is the Techno Goblin and it matches his torso, so I just decided to say F it and go for it. Obviously I didn't actually say F it, but like, you know, go for it. Yeah, so that's it. Here is another attempt of using these bar pieces, and I really like how this looks, so let's get into it. The legs came from a Huntress minifigure, and I gave it this purple belt again, and a Mandalorian green torso with these purple arms from Huntress and green hands. This like neck bracket piece from the new LEGO CMF series, and I wanted to give this guy a satchel too, so I did, and it worked really well. Then I decided to give him no helmet and a stubble beard with this slick back brown hair and just a pumpkin bomb. I'm going to attach it off camera because it's easier. Now this was another attempt of using the Batman pieces and these wing pieces to create a cool looking design. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Sorry. I really like how this front looks actually. So what if I took this off here and gave it to him? How would that look? Oh man, I would have put this like this if I could have before. That looks good. I would have used that for sure, but I could not find more silver points, so probably the main reason. And I will keep this like that, but let's deassemble this more and then show you how to build it. So here's the main part of the body. I just kind of liked how this looked if it tapered out. I don't know if that's the correct word, but I used a headlight brick right there, so this fits perfectly in between. And then the Batman symbol with this contraption. Then this contraption stacks on top of it and it just slips into here. You can bend it down and bend it across to give it this perfect shape. And there you go. And I really like how the connecting pieces look and stuff. Bind it all together like the One Ring, and then this is not going to fit in there now, and this is annoying. Okay, these need to bend out more. All of these are very particular and they're not all the strongest. Hold on, let me just... I'm sorry, I wasn't on camera at all for that, was I? Gotta fix it to make it look like it's coming out more. There we go. Put him on top of that and you're finished. Next we have the Hobgoblin. This is just the kind of basic Hobgoblin minifigure with a few added accessories and stuff. No need to show him off. But I added that thin piece. You can see how I made the front really. The back, it's pretty simple, just on this small base held together like that. Now the wings are where it gets interesting, so put this on here like this, which is just a clip and a 1x2 with that. Then that. Boom. Oh, there you go. It all attaches by this, and these kind of hold together to make it look cool. Definitely the simplest one, but I couldn't figure out how to get these attached and these attached, so I decided just to wing it. That wasn't that funny, but still. There we go. Here's a quick Iron Patriot tutorial from when Norman Osborn was Iron Patriot. I used the legs and torso from the, what's it called? Justin Hammer, with the arms from Deadshot with dark blue hands, a neck piece from Storm, and the head is from a not Ironheart, what's Pepper Potts? Whatever, Pepper Potts' iron suit, because I kind of liked how it looked and it had the red vibe and stuff. Perfect Iron Patriot, not perfect. Torso print's not great, but it's good. I don't feel like showing you this whole thing, but I can show you how it attaches. I kind of like how this is. It attaches like 3 ways. It's not very held together well. That's why I'm not showing it. I'll make another version eventually, and it doesn't look great, but the main thing going for it is this horn head. So you can kind of see how it attaches. Just uses this clip, this motorcycle bike, and it has these horns coming off of it, and that, which looks really good. I had to attach it inwards more. But I wanted to experiment with the, like, inward section going down more like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man's. No, you don't have to use the jumper plates to give him an off-balance thing, but it works. These actually do fully align and stuff if you want, but I just don't like doing that. I gave him the Osborn stickers, and the wings just used a bunch of smaller angled pieces to kind of give it a good look. But that's it for this video. I'm not putting it all in an intro exit thing because I don't give a crap. Bye.